Hi guys, so this is my first ever book content video. If you guys don't know, I love reading. So I decided I'm gonna start making some book content. You might as well, right? So first I'm gonna tell you the books I'm currently reading. It's more than one. Yes, it is. I'm one of those people, I read more than one. Okay, so the one I'm reading right now, yes, it's in the back. I've had it for many years and moved a couple times and it's bad. Mockingjay. I'm reading this. It's actually my second time reading it. I've already read it. I read it in 6th grade for a school project and now I'm reading it again. I'm almost done with it. I'm on chapter, what was it? But this one I'm on part 3. This one I just have the thing folded at the corner of the page. What the heck is it? Guys, I think it's chapter 22. Yeah, in the middle chapter 22. Yeah, it's just folded here. And it's on page 324. That's where I'm at. And you guys will probably know where it's at, but this is all I have left to read of it. And that's one book. This one, I haven't read it in a while, like I did recently, because I found it. But I wasn't sure where the summer I turned 3 books were. I ended up finding them, finally. And I was on this book. I was only on chapter 5, and now the other day I read it, and sometime last week, I'm on chapter 16. So I read a good chunk. Some chapters are really short, some are long. The one was really long. Chapter 16, let's see if it's that long or short. By the way, for both the show and the book, chapter 16 isn't too long. It's longer than other chapters though. It's not as long as the one of them I read the other night. But let me get back on topic. I just wanted to mention about chapter 16. Should have said it and looked then said about what it is. But in both the book and the show, I am Team Conrad. Team Jeremiah. Jeremiah is just, he's so manipulative, and he should have never inserted himself into the situation where he knew how they felt about each other. And he showed no interest in Belly until she was with He didn't show any interest in Belly when she was with Cam Cameron. It wasn't till he saw her about to kiss Conrad that he got upset. He was not upset when she was with Cam Cameron. In fact, he joked about it and laughed, smiling at that family dinner. He didn't care. No, he didn't. 100% Team Conrad, and he would never do what she did in this book. I did get to it already, actually. But I already knew before going into the book what Jeremiah did. Come from never do that. He went into a depression. Spoilers, I'm gonna put a spoiler warning on the thing. If you saw me pause it, it's because a notification came across my thing that my iPad's dying. So 10%. Anyways, I'll have enough time to film this stuff. But anyways, I knew it was dying before I started recording. Anyways, I knew beforehand. And yeah, Conrad fell into a depression. Like I said, spoilers. Whereas Jeremiah, in the week that they broke up, he slept with somebody else. Not broke up, they were on a break. They say it's a breakup. People say it's cheating. And it's not full-on cheating, but it is ultimate betrayal, and Belly never asked him for that. And people like to say, oh, Jeremiah deserves better than Belly. No, Belly deserves better than Jeremiah. Jeremiah is manipulative, and he immediately put somebody else, and then he goes and proposes to her. Act like that's better. I'm not part, I already knew that was going to happen, but I also am past that part of the book. Okay, in the third book I'm reading, which actually I've been reading, so in Mockingjay and before I found Lois on Summer, it's called, I was just looking on books on my phone here on the Apple Books app, and I was looking at books, and Never Date Your Brother's Best Friend by Jules Bernard is the book I'm reading right now. I'm 57% done. Never date your best friend's brother. I would never, my brother's best friend, brother's best friend. I would never date my brother's best friend. That'd be weird. My brother's 16. I'm 17. I'm good. But I thought it was an interesting, story, interesting, plot, something a good story, your brother's best friend, it's a forbidden type thing, and I thought it'd be interesting. Another book I've been reading on here. I haven't read it in a little bit. I took it out of my continued reading because I didn't want to keep reading it right now. I do plan on continue reading it. I was gonna say that is it's right here. I'm like over 1/4% done reading it. It is Pride and Prejudice by Jane Austen, which you guys have probably heard of it. How far into it am I? I'm on page 112 out of 570. I'm on chapter 16. That's ironic. I'm on chapter 16 of both books. But Pride and Prejudice, it is good. I remember I was telling my mom about it one time, and she was saying, how I was reading it a few months ago, she was saying how sure it was like hard to read or whatever, and it kind of is. It's not natural English writing. It's not like natural writing. The way they word things, it is different, but I can follow along and I know what's happening and stuff. But it's kind of different though, for sure. I do want to read The Great Gatsby at some point. Thankfully, I have this on paperback now. I've gotten it at a book place, the library that also sells books. Okay, so that's what I'm currently reading, or those books there. Maybe another book I was reading that's up reading, I don't know. And I was thinking of telling you guys books I've read, but we'll see. But the next books, so after I finish Mockingjay, so whenever I finish that, even if I don't finish that yet, or I'm thinking Pride and Prejudice too, but I'm not gonna wait. Well, obviously, when I'm done with one book, I'm gonna go to another. But like, okay, so when I'm finished with Best Friend's Brother, even if I'm not finished, Brother's Friend, even if I'm not finished with that, I'm still gonna go on to the next book, obviously, because I gotta finish the book, go to the next book. So, Mockingjay. After I finish this, I'm going for this, of course, which I have yet to read. It's The Ballad of Songbirds and Snakes, which I think is the biggest book in it's a trilogy. It's not a trilogy anymore. There's 5 books to it now. If it's considered, yeah, I'll say it's considered probably the same thing, because maybe you separate it. You have to read this stuff. Love the movie. It's a good movie. Love Rachel Zegler and Tom Blythe. This came with a bookmark, by the way, which I love. Love it. Rachel Zegler is so overhated, but that's for another time. Which I've already made a video on it if you want to go check it out. And after that, of course, I'm going to read Sunrise on the Reaping, which is about Haymitch's games, which I can't wait to read. Just like I can't wait to read this. This I actually have 2 copies of because my dad bought me it and then forgot he bought me it. So a few months later he bought me it for Christmas. Which is fine because there's nothing wrong with having 2 copies of it. And then my mom got me this a little bit before Easter or whatever, and she was saying to like consider it like a Easter present. And then after I read probably the Summer Read, either after that or that book on my phone, maybe I'll do like based on if I'm doing a book on my phone, I'll go to the next book and not book paperback. After I'm done reading Always Have Summer, because obviously Mockingjay, I'm going to go right to Ballad of Songbirds and Snakes. I'm not going to go like for this book. This trails all the way down. I saw the movie. Isabella Merced. It's by John Green. Such a good movie. I loved it. It was really good telling of OCD and what she has to go through and her overthinking and stuff. And I really love it. It also scares me in a way because I'm like that. I have OCD. I overthink and I question things, and like I thought it was a beautiful movie, such a good movie. Can't wait to read this. Got it off Amazon. These books are from Walmart. I think Mockingjay was too. I didn't buy it. And then these I got off Amazon too. I bought the whole pack like a year or 2 ago, something like that. But yeah, can't wait to read this. So once I finish, we'll always have summer. Which, if I wanted to, I could literally probably read it like right now, and maybe finish it next couple hours if my mom gets out of work. Before my mom gets home, I don't know. I'm not going to though. I'm not gonna read right now probably, but I probably could, because I could probably read all that in 2 hours, because it's not like it's like really small print or anything. However, there's another book I want to talk about that I'm going to read. I actually got it for this past Christmas for my Secret Santa. My Secret Santa last year too also got me a book too, James Harrison's book, and this year my Secret Santa got me a book. It's called Dirty Laundry by Disha Jose. Yeah, I think it is Disha Jose. It could be Hose. I don't know if there's a thing over there. Yeah, I think there's one over the S. I'm not sure. Disha Hose. So that's what I'm going to be reading next. Like after I'm done reading these here. I have so many books, guys, and I have a bookshelf upstairs, and it's like broken because of all the books on it. I'm not sure I assembled it 100% correct. It's like breaking, like the back isn't, well, it's like this, like so many books on it. I've read a few of the books on there, obviously. Okay, so the next thing I wanted to do is I wanted to mention 2 of the books I've read that are so underrated. Like, I never hear people talk about it, and they're just really good books, and you guys should read them. I'm gonna preface this by saying they are both romance books. But yeah, the first one is Letters to the Lost by Brigid Kemmerer. It's not just romance. There's also a story about a girl, and she lost her mother. She was a photographer and stuff. And I think it's a really sweet coming of age book, and I loved it. And the other one is called Fall Into Me. That is by Mila Gray. This is what it looks like. Also another good book. It's about, like, she's kind of like a celebrity-ish, like influencer or whatever, and she falls in love with her bodyguard. He's hired, and he's an ex-Marine, and they end up falling for each other slowly. It's a slow burn. So it's kind of Letters to the Lost. Like, it's one of those stories that they don't know it's each other. Like, they know each other in real life. They don't know it's each other. And I know there's books and movies like that and shows. But such good books. I think between the 2, I like Letters to the Lost more, to be totally honest. I really love this book. Check it out. I could have gone upstairs and get it, but I decided I'm not going to. I'm talking about, though, I was thinking there's this book called Last Letter from Your Loved One, which wasn't what I was just thinking of, but as I was going to go say it, I remembered that's what it's called, actually. I saw the movie, found out it was from a book, so I, like, looked up the book and bought it, and it's upstairs. I think my mom bought it, we split it, and we both want to read it or whatever. It's up in my room now. I do plan on reading that at some point, probably sometime after one of these books. And maybe I'll do another video of books I've read and what I rate them and stuff. Let me know if you guys want to see that. Hopefully you guys see this video and enjoy it, and I don't know, learn something. I don't know. Anyways, I'm gonna be making a thumbnail. I'm gonna use these 2 books to make a thumbnail. J, it goes all the way down for a book I'm reading, for I'm gonna read, but y'all aren't gonna know by a thumbnail which one I read and which not. I was thinking about putting books I'm gonna read, like, in the picture this, with this, but I'm not gonna do that because it'll make you guys think, ooh, which book is she reading? Which book is she gonna read? Which book hasn't she read yet? Which book is she going to? Anyways, this isn't the first John Green book I've read. I'm not gonna tell you which one I've read. Could be Fault in Our Stars, could be Let Us Know. There's other ones it could be. I can tell you this much. The only ones I actually own 3 John Green books. This one, at least I think. I'm pretty sure. I can't promise you 100%. It's only 3 I own, but I think it is. I could be wrong though. This, Let Us Know, and Fault in Our Stars is what I own. So you guess which one you think I read. Fault in Our Stars or Let Us Know. I've seen both movies, both good movies. I've seen all 3 of these movies, which I never really thought about actually. So I think these are John Green movies. He's such a good writer, such a good storyteller. Definitely pulls at your heartstrings, that's for sure. Anyways, such good books. Obviously you guys know, since I'm on the 3rd book that I read, The Summer I Turned Pretty, and It's Not Summer Without You, and you obviously know I read The Hunger Games and Catching Fire, which I didn't even think about how, like, obviously I read those books. So there's 4 books I technically already read, and then the other John Green, that's 5. I've read a lot of books. I've read more than I thought I had, I think, probably. Anyways, thank you guys so much for watching this book content. If you want more, let me know. I think either way I might do more book content. I love books. I love reading. And if you love reading as much as I do, you should like this video, comment, and subscribe. If you made it this far, comment down a book emoji. Oh, and comment down your favorite book. I want to know what your favorite book is, and out of the ones I listed, if you've read them, and which one's your favorite, which one did you love, which one did you hate, which one you dislike. And maybe I can ask you what's your favorite movie book adaptation, like if you enjoyed Mockingjay, the adaptation, if you enjoyed Tears All the Way Down. Can't tell me this yet, we haven't watched it yet. Maybe by the time you watch it, it's out, so let me know how you like this adaptation, and the other 2, and the other 3 for this, and yeah. So let me know if you guys liked it. I personally like the Hunger Games. I know they left stuff out, especially a bit Mockingjay. I'm glad they changed some things, like they added Effie more into it, and the fact that they changed Finnick's death. I actually like that. Anyways, yeah, just let me know. Let me know if you guys like this. And comment booklet emoji, like I said. And comment down below your favorite books. What's your favorite of that? If you've read these, what's your favorite? What do you love? What do you hate? Anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. Please like and subscribe. And remember to be kind to yourselves and others. I'll see you in the next video. Bye.